that sucks. How the hell did she do it? Doesn't help that the fucking profile didn't work. Wow. So that's it. Get to start all over. Not sure what the fuck happened. I mean, fucking profile didn't swap.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I don't have a target.
Now, what in the hell is going on with my fucking profiles?
Should be broke.
Yep.
I need
You
a
still doing the
target.
Iron Man shit?
Oh, no, I just died. So,
I don't have a target.
and my fucking profiles aren't working, so that
I need
doesn't
a
help.
target.
So that sucks. Now I get to start all over. I don't know what the fuck's just happening with my fucking mouse though. I'm like, I try to like disengage and it
I
just
don't
like,
have a target.
man, I'm fucking completely restarting this piece of shit. Yeah, like it's not fucking working.
Why don't you just make an alt that you want to
No, I don't
be
want
at
to.
like 110?
I want to level this doing the challenge.
I just feel like you're wasting your time.
I'm not.
So you played the majority of yesterday and a good portion of today on that guy, I'm assuming.
No, I literally just woke up, started about 5 minutes ago and just died doing the first quest of the day. So that's not exactly fun. There we go. Now I can log out and delete this tune and start all over.
Joy.
Yeah. See if I do this, and I exit the game, I go to their site and reload it, it's going to be like, hey, you got a red flag now. Yeah, there it is. Character has died, update canceled. RIP.
Emboldened.
Greetings.
I don't have a target.
Looks so annoying.
Yeah.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
Like, I don't know what I did wrong with the quest that I died on either. It's like I was supposed to attack this elite group, and I had NPCs with me, and the NPCs that I attacked, they just like targeted me and just completely wrecked me. It's like, oh, that's cool. It's like, not sure what I did wrong.
You know what's bizarre about it is that I see you do some achievements, but like none of the crazy ones, like the insane title or anything like that. So for you to just decide to do this crazy ass
King's honor, friend.
thing,
It's like
For the
kind
Alliance.
of weird.
I mean, it's not normal, I guess.
No.
Hello. See you
Especially
later.
since like there is no achievement
Good day
for it,
to
so
you.
to speak, like in the game.
Yeah, I mean, because like you're all about, you're like, hey, I hate the AP grind, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, cool, I get it. And then you do something that's more grindy than the grindiest thing that
Well,
you've
yeah,
ever grinded,
like I hated the.
and you get nothing out of it. I mean, the AP, you still level your weapon, and
There's some sense of like progression with it.
yeah, and this is just like legit, just
It's just something different to do. That's all it is. It's not necessarily that I'd enjoy it. It's just a completely different way to play the game.
Still doesn't make sense.
I know.
What can I do for you? How are you? Safe travels.
Need help? Light bless you.
Good day to you.
They're right.
Word.
You need something? See you around.
Well met. Be careful. Need help? Go with honor, friend.
Good day to you. Have a good one.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
Hey there. You need something?
King's honor, friend.
I'll be back.
Light bless you.
Word.
Well met.
How are you? See you around. You need something? Have a good one.
Let's get this add-on updated. So I can handle all of them. There we go. That might speed it up a little bit.
You need something?
There we go. Alright, it's a little bit faster. Over time, it'll at least be a little bit faster.
Good
Is
day
it
to
though?
you.
Is it?
Hello.
It is. It is.
See you later.
When are you gonna play Ark, man?
If you can figure out what Chris's server is, I'll join just so I can raid it.
Man, he plays Ark still?
Yeah, he does.
I can try and figure it out. I can, next time I see him on... Actually, I don't think I have him on Steam Friends.
No, he's taking everybody off.
Oh,
He's removed everybody. Everybody that is part of the guild.
except you?
No, even me. He
Oh,
removed
okay.
me from WoW and from Steam.
Damn.
Yeah. But Clint hasn't. So I'm waiting for him to eventually start jumping on Ark. Then I could just take a peek at what server he's on. I figure going through James is too obvious and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's... Big
Hey
dead
there.
giveaway.
Be careful.
Indeed.
I don't understand it, man. Oh, we were all having a good time.
No, we were not.
I know. I know.
What can I do for you?
Who's that?
No idea who the hell that is.
Snooey.
Nui?
You in Colorado, Nui?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Who are you staying with?
Help you find something?
How's she doing?
Doing good. She's out right now. Erin. Home working.
You're working right now?
Yeah.
Ugh. Do you at least have the next 3 days off?
I took off all of next week.
Oh, nice.
But I was hoping today was going to be slow, but unexpected work came in this morning.
Oh, damn. Gotta work you like a slave before the holidays, I guess.
I don't understand, like, half the people in all of our offices are, like, out.
Already?
Like this-
Damn.
Yeah. This one lady is like, I didn't even know she was involved with my
Hey
case.
there.
And she, like, emailed me this morning at, like, 7 a.m. And she's like, call me, like, whenever you
Safe
get
travels.
a chance. We need to do all this work. It's all due today. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you even on this case?
Damn. No dice, no dice.
Yeah, what you call it? Chris removed me too from Steam and from WoW. From them.
Yep.
Granted, he still hasn't met up with you guys when you guys all hang out in a group.
No.
No.
Speaking of that, though, we do need to go to Gators one night and just hang out, have drinks with the old group.
Yeah.
Greetings. Be careful. Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
You like drinking like a plastic bottle?
Oh, you probably heard me.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
eating trail mix from a bag.
Oh. I just hear like a
Sorry.
like what is that noise?
It's okay. All of yesterday, we heard nothing but
My
Mike's-
clicking.
Mike's mechanical keyboard.
So
How'd the raid go? You guys downed
Hey there.
all the way up to Bartholomew or what?
yeah, we killed
We beat them.
Varamathras.
We're on Cove. We're on the Coven,
Yeah.
and we decided to go alts, and we got as far as Bridge Boss.
Yeah, we killed a Eminar.
You guys are doing work.
Yep.
I'll get lucky if I do a 15 this week, let alone raid.
I mean, you said you're off the next, at least the next 3 days, right?
Yeah, but you know, in town with family,
Yeah.
family, food, dinners.
Maybe we should be able to get something done.
Yeah, but not 2 15s on 2 different tunes plus full normal and heroic raid on main and then
Oh, yeah,
alt
no.
raid.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
that much.
Last year during Christmas, we had a break anyway.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna happen again.
I figured all of next week is probably going to be called off.
No, I wouldn't say all of next week.
It's probably more than likely it's gonna happen. Is people are just gonna wait for people to log on, and if
I
some
can't
enough
attack
people
that
get on, they'll
target.
just do an impromptu something.
Yep.
Don't expect anything crazy, even if it's an alt or if it's a normal heroic. You might get like 1 or 2 bosses down.
Yeah, but instead of it being impromptu, just be like, hey, we're going to try to raid on Thursday or Tuesday still, but if you guys know, just let us know if you're definitely not going to make it, and if you're there, then we'll do something.
Yeah.
I feel like you have that, and then you have the people that would raid if there's something going on, but because they don't hear anything in Discord,
Hmm.
they just won't log on. Period.
Right.
Like Jitsu, and they get all upset. On the normal run you get this week with main, did someone get Amanthol's vision trinket?
We didn't get.
Yeah, we didn't get that far.
Yeah, we only got to Bridge Boss.
No, but not alt, but for normal. Your mains that you guys do on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, like shit. Like I think like 3 or 4 people did.
But no one got Amanthol's, which is
The tank one, no.
The legendary one.
Oh, the
legendary.
legendary, no.
Yeah, no one got the legendary.
And no one got the tank one. Oh, Hobo got the tank one, right? But he said he can trade it.
Did he?
No, Shui got the tank one on his
Really?
druid, but he doesn't.
Tank.
He doesn't tank.
The tank one's not that good anyway.
No, but
Yeah, but-
it's,
The Pantheon and FI.
Yeah. You want it for that.
yeah.
Like the last time we killed Argus, I was in tank spec trying to get it. But I was hoping if I do get it, I can trade it to you guys.
I don't know if it has that same principle of like if you have a higher eye level, you can trade it.
I think Nick says you couldn't do that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
I
you
mean,
can.
My ret one is
What's her face? She got a second one. She couldn't trade it.
Yeah.
but I thought Hobo said he got the tank one too.
I think it was Marim or somebody got like the second one, but they didn't. They couldn't. They tried to trade it. Someone did. I forgot who it was. It was someone who always gets lewd.
Hobo, I know Hobo for sure got the tanky one because I remember he said something about it. But could they not really trade it or they just didn't want to? I don't
I
blame them.
can't attack
But-
them.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I can go back and watch a stream, but
But you're too busy doing this awesome challenge.
yeah, I know, right? So busy.
Garbage.
Wait, so what level were you when your first tune died?
Oh,
Huh?
he's won.
No, I know you started over again, but when your other tune died.
It was 24.
Shit. Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly the best way to start the day. Get on, run forward about a minute's worth, and just die. Just fucking flat out die.
Why are you saying your profile wasn't working? What do you mean? by
Yeah, my
profile?
Q profile is for my mouse and everything that, you know, all my side mouse buttons are bound to, so I was like trying to disengage and heal my pet and do all that with my side mouse buttons, and it was just like trying to do 1, 3, and 4, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Right. Yeah, my Logitech software does that sometimes. I have to like.
It's always like after I put the computer to sleep and wake it back up, it just like completely fucks up.
You need something?
When we were playing the Division,
King's Honor,
I had to
friend.
do that like every single time I launched the game. It just for whatever reason it would
Like
fuck
the
up
profile wouldn't get caught.
Hey there. See you around.
Yeah.
Like to a point where I had
Looking
to set
for
it so that,
something
like,
specific?
If Steam is on,
Safe
which it
travels.
should always be on.
Have a
Right.
good
Just
one.
shoot that profile.
I mean, if anything, I'm at least making a little bit better progress than I did yesterday. I already know how long it took me to get here yesterday, and definitely way past that.
So, at what point would you quit? Like, how many more tunes have to die?
Depending on this one, maybe. Might like give it up for a couple weeks and then try it again later, but the reason I wanted to do it now is because like I had the time off and I was available to do it.
But imagine like you could be level 80 in Arc with awesome
I know.
base.
I know. I know.
Still, I'm a little salty that Dragos
Hey
did
there.
my
See you
argument
around.
I was trying
Have a
to
good
take
one.
today.
What can I do for you?
Oh, is that what
For
happened?
the Alliance.
Yeah, so there's
See you
back
later.
when we like the day one when the server started up, I ended up moving to I'm kind of close to the Red Obelisk.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah.
Hello.
And Dragos, whatchamacallit, or I was trying to tame no one had like anything, no tamed yet, and one of the first dinos I saw was an RG. So like I like did 2 hours of prep, hand picking narcos and stuff, and barely got like 30 arrows, trink arrows. And to tame the damn thing, it flew like got too far away, ran away, and then I found it again, tried to take like try to take it out between that and like slingshots and stone,
Right?
and it ran away, and I didn't have anything to like, keep up with it. So then I was like, fuck it. I'm just like, I'm not ready for an
Well
RG
met.
anyways.
How
Can't even
are
ride
you?
it, and I don't have the materials and the narcs to take it down quickly. So
Goddamn.
I was like, screw it. I'll like grab it later, or maybe it'll just die. And then like a day later, yesterday, a narc like Dragos was riding around my base, and he's tamed like a couple of things near my base. I'm like, get out of here! This is why I'm here.
Yeah.
All the good shit's here. Get away.
Last night I remember I was flying on Gildor's RG, and there's like this area to his, I think, like southeast. It's like this completely open like field, and I'm just like, damn, you can do a lot
Hello,
of stuff with
safe
this
travels.
area.
What's where's Gildor?
Uh, from my base, he's like pretty. You know that mountain near me? I don't know if you know where my base is, but there's a mountain to my south, and right over that, if you keep going south, he's down that way.
Hey
On the
there,
map,
be
like
careful.
roughly where
I'm
green,
trying
blue,
to,
red
like,
obelisk or
probably. He's
middle.
not near the red one. I'm trying to think. He's more towards, I think, the green.
Greetings.
Yeah, green's on the east side, like directly in the middle east side.
Yeah.
Oh, so then are you like towards the center of the map? Because there's a giant like
The center,
mountain.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
really good place for metal and crystal, actually.
Yep. I just like lucked out with where I started making my thatch foundation area, and so I'm just gonna make that and then just expand it out and hope none of you fucks come and kill me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not down to like start shit with anyone and kill anyone of their team and stuff, man. Until like all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
But that being said,
It is a PvP server.
yeah, it is PvP server, so you might want to have a backup base with some backup base. I saw like Dragos was already like he's on my base, and he's like, oh really, like holy shit, like oh I know you know down. I'm like, yeah, don't worry, man. I was like, all the good shit's gonna be kept somewhere else. But I just need to find some time to play.
Yeah.
I was hoping to play today, but work's been busy, so maybe I'll jump on tomorrow.
Yeah. I think the only thing I have planned tomorrow is making cookies at a friend's house. That's all I gotta do.
Hello. See you later.
One sec, BRB.
Nemo,
Yep.
what are you doing for the holidays?
Nothing really.
Just you, Annie, and Noah, or are you guys going to her family's house, or?
They always have something. I usually go, but I don't stay long.
It's Christmas. You have to. You have to. It's a like an obligatory. You have to waste the entire
Good day
Christmas
to
Eve or
you.
Christmas Day at their house.
No, we've come to an understanding. They feel bad because I just kind of sit there and they just have their conversations. They like to talk. They're like legit just chill outside and talk. You know those people that like to have a backyard with a fire pit and just sit out there and chat all day. That's what they do. They just sit out there and talk and just drink beer. Like even if you're young, if you're old, that's what you do. You just chill out there. You sit there and you talk. But problem is they always talk. I mean, the kids some will talk in English, but like the kids are super like young,
Yeah.
so I can't find a way to connect with them because they're all like like freshmen in high school, or they're either that or they're like super young like Noah. So
Okay.
so I'll play with the kids for a little bit, like we'll rough house, you know, tackle each other.
All the adults still just speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
What can I do for
I
you?
gotcha.
Need help?
So I mean
Light
it's
bless you.
no worries.
You got time off though.
Yeah, so
You
I usually
need
just go
something?
get some food. I'll drink a couple beers with them.
How are you?
Mess
See you
around with the
later.
kids, and then usually after that, we take separate
What can I
cars, so
do
I
for
usually
you?
will just dip out and come back home.
I'm back.
Well, this year you need to come back to Colorado again, man. Come up see the family.
Yeah, that's something that I've been wanting to do
See
for a
you
while,
around.
actually.
Asia says hi, guys.
Hey, Asia.
It's like I know her, but I don't actually know her.
Go Great Britain.
David said, "Go Great Britain." Mm-hmm.
Tell her it's cold outside.
It's cold
painful.
outside. Put some pants on.
Oh wait, you're in Florida. What's the temperature like in Florida?
Right now it's 75. 2 weeks ago there was a hell of a nice cold front.
Yeah, our version of a cold front's nothing like Colorado.
Yeah, it's like 1 week it's
Or,
cold,
or,
and
or Northeast.
then
Yeah.
another month of heat.
So like even in Boston, it was like Boston was like around 55, 45. But I came here, like I stepped off the plane, and there was like snow. There's ice built up inside the fucking tunnel, like from when you walk onto the terminal, the gate out to the plane, that little tunnel or whatever it's called. There was like ice like sheets like on the wall. It was nuts. And then I stepped outside and it was like 15 degrees or something. It was stupid. It was stupid cold.
Learn the most important hunter ability. Disengage. Yeah, as long as my fucking profile works. Keybind mode. There we go. I already miss being level 20 again. Being able to get on the Azure Battle Strider and just walk on water.
It's not ready yet.
You can't even do that. You can't mount with.
Not yet. I have
Oh
to
yeah,
hit
yeah.
level 20 first.
That's right.
Good day to you.
Remember I hit that yesterday and I was like, oh my god, this is so easy. I could like mount on the, whatever it is, the the one with the vendor on it, so I didn't have to worry about inventory management anymore. It's just a lot easier.
The traveling mammoth.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there.
Yay, man.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Well met. Be careful. Greetings for the Alliance. What can I do for you? Be careful.
It's too far away. I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
Come in.
Hey there. See you later.
Light be with you.
Need help?
That's definitely not what I wanted to attack.
I need to get closer.
Alright, gotta get back to the grind. Catch you guys on later, maybe.
Word.
Hi, man. See you.
Seals.
Yeah.
I can't use that item yet.
King's honor, friend.
Need help? Light bless you.
I supply only the finest goods. Safe travels.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance?
Well met. You need something? Light bless you.
How are you? Have a good one.
Alright. Time to get the tune loaded. Again.
Time to get the tune. What? Looted?
Loaded. Like, uploaded to their site.
No. Please. Oh, you're back.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there he is. Level 10 human hunter. All good to go. Cool. Let's start it back up.
No
Hmm?
one else available?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe. I love Beastmaster. OP as fuck for leveling. Come on, get to 40. I'd like to get to 40 before I leave. Or not. I don't want to grind it out. Yeah, screw it. definitely at the next 10 levels done within the next half. Put me at 430, not bad. Oh shit. What the?
I'm about.
Oh hey. Damn.
Excuse you.
I know, right? Oh, I like ever since last night I've been coughing like I've had this tickle in my throat. It's really annoying.
Oh, it's because you're doing the Iron Man challenge. Your body knows.
It's just
It's like,
rejecting it without.
fuck you, man.
It's like, why are you doing this to yourself? Stop. Just stop.
Need help? Safe travels.
About to be level 11.
Well met.
Nice. I think I can buy this
You
new bow.
need something?
Do I want to buy the new bow? Screw it.
Have a good one.
Let's make all these.
Good day to you. See you later.
Greetings.
What can I do for you? Safe travels.
What can I do for you? Light be with you. Need help?
How are you? See you around.
King's Honor, friend. Greetings. What can I do for you? King's Honor, friend. Need help? For the Alliance. Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Still kicking that ass kick?
I had to restart, man.
Oh shit, you got killed.
Yep, logged on, first quest just died because
Damn.
shit just wasn't working. My profile for my mouse wasn't working, so my buttons weren't working. And then the NPCs that I were with, they're supposed to be like, you know, like filling the roles of a group, like a tank and a healer and all that. And so we're supposed to kill this elite group, and the tank just wasn't keeping aggro or anything. Like, all three of them just started attacking me, and just me. And I'm like, oh my god.
You didn't have feign death?
Nah, I don't get that till 28.
Well met.
No, it's 24.
Be careful.
Rip. Oh
Is
well.
Gig there?
Yeah, yeah. Say I didn't know if you went AFK though.
Occasionally.
He gets tired of hearing the clicking.
No.
It was funny. It was funny. I kicked what you said yesterday. I don't know if you remember saying this. It was like, Christina said something about. She's like, "Kick, is that your girlfriend?" He was like, "Yeah, I was slightly intoxicated. I might not even posted those pictures."
Yeah.
Legit, I don't know if Sam was joking, but I actually just wanted to look at the tattoos.
Oh yeah, no. Yours I knew
looking
was genuine. Sam's I know is.
looking at her butt cheek.
Uh huh.
Because I'm about to. I know in the next probably like. I don't know exactly when. I've been like looking around. I'm fixing to get a chest to arm sleeve.
Alright.
But that's cute though. If it had color, it'd look even better.
You think?
Yeah. Tell her if she would get the feathers and the wings of the. If she would get the feathers and like made the beads at the end of the dream catcher like certain other little colors and put like whatever color the fucking like the fairy's wings are.
Right.
That shit looks dope.
I will relay the feedback. I don't know if she's ever considered coloring it in, but
It'll definitely
it'll make it pop more.
I'm not trying to say your girlfriend's pale as shit, but her fucking legs pale as shit. So if she added color to it, it'd look fucking amazing.
Ah, shit.
What are you doing, Gig?
Just messing around. I'm in Pender Raid. Siege of Orgrimmar. There we go. I was trying to think of the name.
I got a deal for you. You might like it.
Go on.
I need you to relay me if you got on PUBG with me and we were doing duos. I need you to tell me everything to do. Cause usually, most of the time, when you said I play like Matt, I took that as extreme disrespect because I don't like the way Matt plays.
No, you guys just do your own thing. That's fine.
I just kind of like I zoned out, to be completely honest, and I was just like, I need a weapon, and I just took off running.
I was running.
But for the most part, I don't know. I don't know if it's different if I'm playing when I'm different playing duos or if I'm playing squads.
Why does it sound like my fucking pet is getting attacked?
Because it is.
I mean, I just hear like the sound of that wolf biting. And I'm in this like cutscene kind of thing where I can't move and my pet's disappeared, but you know, it's like it could be phased. So, it sounds like it's doing a great job, whatever it's doing.
Are you still playing a hunter?
Yeah, I remade it. I'm already level 12, about to be 13.
Rowdy Buck?
Rowdy Buck. Black Rowdy Buck.
He's definitely about to die.
Mm-hmm. That's why he died last time. He didn't check his privilege.
You need to make a...
What do I need to make?
You took offense to that. That's funny. Matt plays really well, man.
No, it does, but like I don't want to have that mentality. Like, okay, see, this is the thing. In first-person shooters, I know I'm pretty good at them, and I like run around and do all this like crazy shit. But the thing is, it come with having those with that skill set. I feel like I have a problem not sticking around people.
Yeah, you guys tend to do that.
And a lot of the times, people think I'm getting them baited.
Yeah, I told Matt that.
Because it's like, I still see you guys, I still watch you guys, but for the most part...
You just wait for us to get shot at so you can see where they are and then kill them for us. We get it.
That's what happened yesterday. Whenever I saw those guys and Gig's like, he's like, there's guys over here to the... He called the coordinates out. I like looped around because I had like a 2x on a mini. And I was like, I see them, Gig. They're like right in front of you. And then when that guy did not see where the fuck I was, like, but he saw where you and Sam were.
That's fine. It is what it is, man. It's nothing.
Everyone has their own unique playstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want people to enjoy playing with me though.
We do. I do.
I don't think it's
Except when you have a
enjoyable.
car 98.
Shit, when I had a car 98, do not bring up the situation when the guy was running across the road.
Oh my god.
There wasn't pretty much shit I could do anyway. He had a level 3 helmet on. Even if I would have shot him in the head, it just would have knocked the helmet off.
No, I'm talking about that time when we were on that original map at the fucking astronomy tower area and you were like whiffing every shot.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I've made myself a lot better.
I know. After I made fun of you, I fucking whiffed that whole next match that I was responsible for.
Dude,
car 98.
I have some really crazy like response time. Like if I get shot at or bumped at on anything, I'm like spinning. Like I spin in the right direction at the right time every single time.
Word. Yeah. Uh-oh. Only one thing left to do with the eavesdropper. Kill him! Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh yeah, that was easy.
I guess I'm gonna start playing on my death night.
Light be with you.
Uh-oh. Me?
Did Aisha have to work?
Yeah, she had to work today, but she's already sitting behind me. She's
She's already sitting behind.
Yeah.
Oh, did you tell her about the color?
No, actually, hang on. Asia, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Here, put these on.
do.
You're talking to Tommy.
Hello.
Hey, look. Whenever you got them tattoos done, how much did you have to pay for those things?
The one that's in the picture, that one was 150. And then I have another one that's a little bit bigger, more detailed. That one was 200. And then I have one on my foot and one on my back,
Need
and
help?
both of those were
Light
100.
bless you.
But those are small.
Hey there.
I was telling Kick if you probably ever thought about doing this because I noticed it, but have you ever thought about coloring in the feathers and the small beads, different colors, and like getting the wings colored in on the fairies?
Originally when I got it done, I did it as a black piece only because all my other pieces are full on color. The more I look at it, the more I think I want to add a color to it. I don't know if I want to do like a black splash, like color in the background, kind of how they've been doing the watermark stuff, or if I want to color in the feathers themselves. I haven't quite decided yet, which is why it's not colored. So.
No, I was asking Kick about it because see, like, there's this guy that lives in my city in Yazoo. It's like at the time he was like 15 years old, and he was like doing like full on art out of his house for folks, and he was like charging like maybe like sleeves and chest piece and like basically anything. He would like charge like maybe $100, but usually like places that would charge like $500 or even $1,000 if he puts that much work in. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna have to post like my brother's like pictures of his tats in here. But no, I was telling Kick that I think you should really color those in. They would look really good.
Yeah, it's just a matter of deciding what colors to do. My other piece, it's a giant flower, and that sits on my chest, and that's multicolored, so it's like rainbowed. And then that connects down to pandas, but I don't know. I've been very indecisive about it, so I haven't done it yet. And it's just finding another artist, because the lady that did it, she originally did it out of her house, and now she's in her own studio, and she's charging out the ass. And I'm like, I'm not about to pay more to get color done than I did for what she originally did. So it's just a matter of finding the right artist. I don't mind paying the money, but if you're going to dick me around and not take the time to listen to what I have to say for what I want, I'm not going to waste my time with it. So...
Yeah, I'm about to get a chest piece here after I start working at John Deere. I'm getting a chest piece from my chest all the way down to my arm to where, well, it won't be stretched. I might stretch it to my fingertips with it, but who knows?
What are you getting done? What are you getting on it?
Like Aztec or Polynesian.
Okay. And you're just going to keep it that simplicity, or not simplicity, but you're just going to keep it like that. You're not going to add any other stuff with it, just that design.
This is gonna be the one thing I want like crucial on it is just more like detailed than anything. So
right.
If I have to like sit there for how many ever sessions and have that one spot worked on and have it looking like as detailed as possible, then I will.
Definitely find someone who's really good with their line work. So that's the hardest part. People who are good with line work. I know a lot of people that their tattoos are really good, but when it comes to the nitty-gritty detail from the lines, they're crappy, or they're not to par, and after a while they start to bleed, which shouldn't happen. You want straight, good lines, especially with what you're wanting done.
Yeah, I've been looking around in places around here, but for the most part, every time I look around, it tries to like push me to the capital, basically where everyone is.
That's it. The only downside of that is it's probably more expensive up there too,
Yeah.
or in the capital, anyways. But just keep looking and don't just settle for an artist. Like make sure it's what you want.
I know that shit's gonna stick for life, so I don't want this shit done the way I want it done.
Yeah. I mean, with what you're wanting, it sounds like it's going to be expensive anyways. My brother, I've been working on drawing his back piece because I draw a little bit, and he's particular, so I've been helping out with it. And it seems like the couple artists that are around here that I know are really good just doesn't want to take the time to do it. I'm like, you're fixing to get a couple grand out of my brother, and you don't want to take the time to like help him with his design? Come on. But that's what we get for being in Florida.
I would think there's a lot of people in Florida that do a lot of tattoo shops and shit like that.
There's a lot of them. I just feel like most of them are arrogant. Like they get that I'm good status, and then they just don't care anymore. They want the quick, easy tattoos, I guess. Quick money.
Like a little small tramp stamp or a
Yeah.
little a
They don't-
flower on your arm.
Yeah, they don't want. They have. I mean, like some of the people that I know, like go back and forth. I know a lot of people. They go up to this one place and they always recommend it, but they go to people that they've known for years, so they're able to get the cheap stuff and have it look good. I mean, unless you know somebody, you have to really like work at it to get their acceptance, I guess.
Well, I ended the relationship with the girl I've been with for about 4 years, so I'm probably gonna do a lot more traveling. So
Oh
you
yeah,
know, who knows?
live it up, travel. Don't
Who
settle.
knows, I might come. The funny thing is, I wanted to settle, and it was just her that was just like not feeling the same about it. But I feel like she's gonna regret that.
Yeah.
Because I felt like she wanted. I felt like she didn't want to like end things with me, but I knew that she wanted to go out and do more stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that she didn't want to lose me because like I was 100% loyal and I didn't do anything.
How
like,
old is she?
Wrong. If I tell you the age, you're gonna automatically say, "Yep." That you just
No,
walk
not
away from-
necessarily. No.
Be careful.
She's
Lightning with
she's
you.
21.
Okay. She probably has friends that are whispering in her ear too. So
Most likely.
they're probably like, "Oh, don't settle down too soon. Live your life." Because when me and Michael first got together, a lot of people tried to break us up. "Oh, why are you guys doing that so soon? Live your life. Be with other people." And I'm like, "No, we're content. Leave us alone."
Yeah, it's just like what. That's the one thing that she always tried to tell me was like me worry about other people whenever it came to different things. But I felt like she was the one that worried more about what other people
Can I
thought.
help
I'm like, if you didn't
Mhm.
worry about what other people thought, we won't.
It wouldn't be a
sometimes
topic
wouldn't have
of
a problem.
discussion, right? But I'm sorry that happened to you. I mean,
Oh no, you don't have to be sorry. I'm just one of those. I just like I know what I need to do. I'm 24. I just graduated out of college, and I'm just like I just need to.
you graduated this year?
Yeah,
Awesome. What'd you graduate with?
agriculture.
Agriculture? Okay. I did agriculture in high school. I did the Ag Academy and then the FFA and all that jazz. But the teacher didn't care for me so much because I had a hard time doing the after school stuff for the program because my mom couldn't pick me up and none of my friends wanted to take me home. So it was really hard for me to do that stuff. And she made it to where I couldn't get the scholarship afterwards because she's a butt. But I enjoyed it. It's a good program.
It sucks because you have to work long hours and shit like that. Because my thing is I don't deal with like I deal with the crops, but I don't deal with like the machines. Like I'm more the science guy. I'm like the guy who goes out in the field and does like soil samples and.
Gotcha. Why isn't this growing here? Because there's too much pH of this or whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't put enough lime down, or your acidic levels are too high.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So basically, the doctor of the field.
So what are you gonna? You said you're starting to work at John Deere.
I'm trying to work at John Deere. My brother's a diesel mechanic at John Deere, and he my plans were not to even stay here because I was moving to Memphis with her, but since that's done changed up and I need to worry about my damn self, that's what I was that's what I was shooting for.
Yeah, I mean, whatever opportunity comes to you, take it. I had when I was with my ex, I had so many opportunities, and he held me back from a lot of things, and I never had the opportunity. I mean, of course, now if the opportunity came, I'm sure Michael would allow me to do that. But go for every opportunity you can. I mean,
yeah,
yeah. Just go. Just do it. Don't. I mean, look for what you're wanting, but take opportunities, travel, do things. I mean, are you ever thinking of getting back with her if that's something she wants, or are you just done?
The thing is, I kind of like in the situation of her. Okay, let me go ahead and explain the situation. Since you're a girl, you probably might be able to key in on it and probably tell me if I'm not thinking correctly on this. But whenever we were together, like I met her while she was in high school, and I was probably like, I was 20 around the time. And ever since I basically went through her senior year and all of her college, And whenever she goes to school for business, and she got this job opportunity in Memphis for this this really big ass company, International Paper. She's working at their headquarters
Oh, awesome. Okay.
up there, and
You
whenever
need
the first
something?
2 years of me being with her, everything was like
See you
wonderful.
later.
Like I could tell that whenever she would tell me she loved me, and like we would do stuff, I would like genuinely feel it.
Mhm.
But like as soon as she got that internship and she went up there, she told me about how everything went up there and how she met these different people. And when she came back, like
She was like a different person.
that's when things started changing. And I'm just like, okay, because for the most part, she came from a private school. She went to a private school, like private schools at least around here,
Mhm.
Mississippi. They like you graduate out of a class of like literally like 18.
Right, because it's smaller schools.
Yeah, and whenever we stayed together. Well, not living together, but we like stayed basically damn near down the road from each other.
Mhm.
And she, like, I don't know too much. I've never done anything wrong. Like, I'm completely.
She kind of just started drifting away, like she.
Yeah, she just started growing more and more distant. And the thing was, like, during that time, she actually like. She was in the sense getting ready to cheat on me, and I found out about it, and I confronted her about it. But it wasn't with like anyone dealing with Memphis. She was like having this thing going on online, and I just told her, I'm like, look, like I found like I just all of a sudden out of nowhere, like her phone like buzzed, and I just read the message. It's not like I was like purposely looking for something.
Right, it's just her phone. The phone happened to be there, and it buzzed, and he saw it, and I mean.
Yeah, and when I brought it
Yeah.
up to her, she started crying about it. I'm like, look, I was like, I know people fuck up, and I know people can kind of like get confused sometimes. I was like, I completely understand that. Yes, I'm upset that you did it, but you're your own person. I can't get upset with your actions that what you want to do.
Right.
So that's when things worked out. But like, she had this one internet friend guy named he the funny thing, he actually lives in Florida, and I was talking. I never knew her. Like the certain friends that she had, I never knew about them. Even though I've been like with her for 4 years, I
So
did
she
not
never
know.
talked about him.
No, she never talked about them.
Hmm.
So, like one day, like this is like during the times of her doing the internship, and she's back at home now because it's school time up here, and the guy sent her a Snapchat, and like I saw the Snapchat go through, and I saw it, and I was like, I went to her pictures, and she like saved pictures of him like having these crazy ass filters on, like doing like smiley face, smoochy face, and shit like that, and I'm like,
Why would
This
you
is not-
save them?
yeah, like why would you screenshot this or save them or keep them in your phone? She was like, I just thought they were just. She's like, I thought they were funny. I was like, this type of shit does not look funny to me. I was like, to me, this is like fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, that's.
So, whenever that situation like blew over, she didn't ever tell me this, but her phone buzzed again while she was asleep, and it was on the charger beside me, and she put a new fucking passcode on her phone. I'm like she switched up her whole passcode.
Oh
And
yeah, she
then-
definitely was hiding something then. And it's like, why?
I'm just like sat there. I just sat there and told her, I'm like, look. She's like, I was like, I'm not saying that you're hiding something from me right now, and I'm not fixing to tell you to open your phone up in front of me. I was like, but when you do stuff like this, you make yourself look guilty.
Mm-hmm.
When you do stuff like this. But like
What can I do
from the
for you?
times that she was heading back and forth from Memphis from the
Go with
summertime,
honor.
she went up there twice, and she went up there like to certain little events with one of her little friends that she did talk to me about. But like what like sealed everything from now on, like she came back the last summer she went up there. This summer she came back home, and I felt like things were different. Like she stopped talking to me while she was up there, and when she came back home, she said, I don't think we need to be together. I'm not feeling the same way about you anymore. But she didn't tell me. I was like, if there's someone else, I'm like, that's all you have to tell me. Let me have my closure and move on about my business.
Right.
And like when that happened, like I sat there and she's like, look, she's like, I love you and I care for you as a person, but she was like, I still I want to keep in contact
Light
and be
be
friends
with
with
you.
you. I sat there, I was like, look, I was like, I'm just not that type of person.
the
I was like, if I
Alliance.
dated you and I put my everything into it, I was like, I can't just be friends with you. when you're
Yeah, that'd
trying to
just be
sit here and
weird.
end things. When you're trying to sit here and end things. And like after I told her that, when we broke off, I stopped talking to her for 2 weeks. I gave it 2 weeks, and when the 2 weeks came all the way to the end, like that Friday, she called me and she was like, "Hey, she's like, can you help me do something for my mom real quick?" That was the first time I heard from her, and then we ain't talked, we ain't dating, we ain't doing
And of
nothing.
course, she wants help.
And when I went and helped her, nothing was brought up. She even said, "Hey, look, let's go out to dinner," and she bought dinner. And when we went back home and she went to her house, she sat there and told me, she said, look, I want to try to work things out. But in the sense, she already done came back home. And like in my head, I didn't bring it up at the time, but she's done came back home and she's going to have to be here for this school semester. And I'm just like, she's like pretty like shy and lonely.
Mhm.
So I felt like the reason why she started talking to me then is because
She didn't have anybody else.
she didn't have anyone else. So I took her back.
Greetings.
And I was like, we got to work on this and work on this. And if this is going to work out, because like, I'm not trying to toot my horn here, but like anytime that girl needed anything, like I would do them instinctively instead of like in my head saying, do I want to do this for her or should I not do it for her?
You just did
Like,
it, yeah.
I just did it because like I knew that's what she would appreciate and I knew that's what she would like, instead of asking if she would like this or if she wouldn't like this.
Can you put some pointers on? No, I'm just kidding.
But whenever all that stuff happened and we started trying to work things out, I went up to Memphis with her and I was like, she's like making herself think that she wants me to come up there with her and live with her, because she at the end she's finishing off this semester. When this spring comes up, she's done and she's gone. Like she's gonna be gone to Memphis forever. And
I think in her head she's probably moved on, but she doesn't have anybody else. And so when you guys were finalized the first time, she realized that she didn't have anybody to rely on. And that's when she was trying to draw herself back. But to me, it sounds like she's just not ready to settle down. She wants to do other things, but she also wants to have some sort of security. And with you, that's not fair to you, because you want to settle down. You want to have a good life, and she's not ready for that.
And whenever I went up to Memphis with her, like a month ago, me and her went to Memphis, and she had like this little thing to do up there with her friends with this Hello Kitty van. And we went up there and I met her friends and they were talking about this December party that they were going to have.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this guy I met up there. She told me his name and I met him. And I was like, this guy's name is Mike. That's funny. But when I met the guy, like she's known these people for 2 years. And she hasn't told me shit about them. So when I'm meeting them, I'm having to find shit out on my own. And like, this Mike dude's like ahead of something in the company. And whenever I met the guy, like I shook his hand and everything, and we talked and stuff like that. And he brought up that Christmas party, and they were like, we don't know what day we're going to do it on, but we're going to have it. And he was telling her like, hey, y'all should come back up here for that. And I'm like, yeah, sure. If I have the time, I'll come up here.
Yeah.
So it drove all the way down till like, I think it happened on I don't know what day it happened. I think it was on a Tuesday though. And she, out of nowhere, like I was like, hey, look, do you want to come over to the house? I'll make dinner for you and we can probably like sit back and watch a movie. And she's like, I'm going to Memphis tomorrow. I was like, what? I was like, did you talk about going to Memphis?
It's like she didn't even invite you. That's not right.
And she was like,
Well
well,
met.
I kind of knew for a week now. I was just debating in my head if I wanted to go or not, and I figured out last minute that I wanted to go. And she's like been
I supply only the
like
finest
2 days
goods.
prior to this, I haven't seen her, and she was like, I'm working on Christmas stuff. And she like basically she bought them like little gifts and stuff, but she's like, I figured this out last minute, which in all honesty to me, I felt like she was fucking lying, because you just don't up and buy gifts that fast
Right.
and then be like, I'm gone. But
Yeah.
when she left and went
It's
up
on her,
there, like, well, she didn't go up there just yet. Whenever she said I was going to Memphis, I was like, well, did you not want me to go? She's like, well, if you wanted to go, you can. But she made it like seem like it would be inconvenient for me to go. Like when she told me, it made it sound like it would be inconvenient for me to like say, all right, I'm going.
Yeah,
It would
like
just be like, it would just kind of like be like I'll just be like, no, you can go ahead and go. I'm not ready. I didn't know that you'd be doing it this fast. That's what she wanted me to say. I felt like. But,
so this all happened like recent.
this has happened recently. Like this happened probably like it happened a week ago.
Yeah.
Well, more than a week ago. And she was like, yeah, you can come up there. I brought my clothes that I was gonna bring, and then I got to her house and I stayed up there, and she was just acting weird. And I was just like, what's your problem? And she got in the bed and she was just like, I kind of just want to go up here by myself. And I was like, that's all you had to tell me? Like, if you didn't want me to go?
Like, why did you have me waste my time to come up here if you really didn't want me here? Like,
that target.
it's like you're hurting me in the process of all of this.
Yeah, I'm just like, if you didn't want me to go, then you should have just told me not to go. Like, we're not up in Memphis. We're
Right.
still at her house, and I'm just like, I'll leave in the morning, I'll see you out, I'll still stay here. And, like, I stayed there, and I seen her out, I was like, all right, what time are you going to come home? And she was like, I'm not going to be out there too long. I was like, she's like, the little thing starts at 11 and it ends at 2, and I'm going to go to the mall for a little bit, and I'm going to come home. I'm like, all right, sure. So I was like, look, when you get up there, just let me know you're up there. I go back home, do all the stuff I need to do at my house, and then I send her a text message, and I was like, is everything fine? She was like, yeah, I'm still driving. And then she sent me a text message back saying, she's like, all right, I made it. So I didn't want to bother her any. I didn't send her anything. And like, it got to 2 o'clock, and I was like, how'd the thing go? Well, I tried calling her. She didn't answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then she calls me back, and then she's like, oh yeah, it went all right. I'm just at the mall right now. I'm like, well, what are you going to be doing at the mall? And then she was like, oh, I'm just going to be looking around. And I sat there and told her before she left, I'm like, she's like, I'm going to be at the mall by myself. Which, in all honesty, to me, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't think she was at the mall by herself. And whenever I sat there and she told me she was up there, she's like, all right, I'll just let you know when I'm getting ready to head back. And that was at 2. And she stayed up there, and then it got 3 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock. She still didn't say nothing to me. She's like, I'm gonna be in here for a couple of more hours. She was up in the mall for basically like 4 hours, and that didn't make any sense to me. And then like I said, are you coming back yet? It got close to about.
Need help?
She said that she was gonna be leaving the mall like in an hour, and I sent that to her at 6. And she was like, it went past 7. It was 7:30, and then I finally sent her a text message, and I was just like, are you coming back yet? And she was like, the IP people, the international paper people that she did the Christmas party with, she sat there and said, they're supposed to be doing this dinner thing, so I'm gonna go to this dinner thing. I was like, look, it does not need to be too late when you're coming back home. That's like almost a damn near 3-hour drive.
Right.
I said, so you need to like figure this out. She's like, yeah, I'm coming home. When she went to that dinner, she didn't call me or text me until 10 o'clock. And then she's like, I just made it back to my car. And I'm like, you just made it back to your car? So what are you talking about? She was like, well, I rode in the car with Mike. I was like, why the fuck are you riding in the car with him if it's just you and him, and you have a fucking full functional vehicle that's on like a 2017?
Mm-hmm.
I said, that doesn't make any sense. I said, why didn't you just drive? She was like, well, me and him went to the farmer's market and shit like that. And I'm like, I said the farmer's market doesn't sound like the mall. So basically, like, she was like, I don't know if she was like backtracking or trying to figure out what the fuck she said. But like, she was like, well, I'm getting ready to come back home. And I'm like, I said, all right. And she was like, and Mike, she said, Mike offered me a guest room in this house if I needed somewhere to stay tonight. I'm like, she's like, but I know you probably wouldn't be cool with that. I was like, you fucking right, I'm not cool with that. I was like, I'm not fisting. I was like, what guy or what person would be cool with their girl staying at some guy's house? I was like, regardless of if I was cool about
Especially
it.
with everything that's going on, that's not something you do.
I sat there and told her, I'm like, look, if I was cool with that, then I probably wouldn't care. I was like, but when you're in a relationship with someone, even if I sat there and you loved pizza to death, like if you loved pizza and I sat there and told you I don't like pepperoni on my pizza, but you love pepperoni on your pizza, for the simple fact of you not getting pepperoni shows me that you care.
Right.
Because that's just something crazy. And a lot of people wouldn't deal with that, but that's just something you deal with if you're with someone, and that's like the definition of being in a relationship and the definition of like loving somebody, regardless of what the hell's going on. And like I sat there and told her, I'm like, don't stay at this guy's house. I was like, I'm not gonna be cool with that. And she was like, all right, I'm just. And then when I was like, just text me whenever you're driving back home. And she sent me a text message, and I know she called her mom, and I know this call was fucking baited. And by baited, I mean when she called her mom told her, she's like, look, she's like, I already called my mom. My mom is not comfortable with me driving this late at night. She either told me to stay at a motel or stay at someone's house I know. And when she said that, she didn't say shit else to me the rest of the night. Like, I called her, sent her a text message, and she didn't respond back to shit. So I was like, I already know where she went. And that morning I called her, and she has that iMessage shit up, so I know she read the message. And she didn't call me still. She didn't call me until 11 o'clock. In that 11 o'clock, close to noon. And she was like, all right, I'm getting ready to come back home. And I was just like, I'm not fixing to argue with you on the phone right now. I was like, yesterday, yes, I did get pissed off that you did stuff, and yes, I'm gonna tell you I'm sorry about the way I act. I was like, but I'm not fucking cool with what you did last night and ignoring me.
What can I do for you?
And she sat there and she was just like, well, I guess we'll talk whenever I get back home then. And I basically knew the time that she would show back up at home because of the drive. And whenever she came back home, she was just like, I was there waiting for her, and I was just like, look, I said, I don't know about you, but I knew ever since you've been going up to Memphis, you've been changing. And I didn't say that I thought that she was like cheating on me or anything, but I sat there and I was like, I'm just not, I was like, I just can't take the fact that you can't do stuff for me, and I'm sitting here breaking my ass and bending for you. And she sat there and looked at me, and she already started getting upset, and she was just like, she's just like, I just want this to kind of be done. And I was like, that's what I'm sitting here telling you. I was like, unless you can sit here and truly tell me that you're going to sit here and try and not make me feel like I'm the only one in this, I was like, that's the way we're going. And she sat there and said, she's like, I can't try anymore. She's like, this is hurting too much. And I'm like, well, that's all you have to tell me. I was like, but I need you to make sure about this though. Because I was like, right now, you know what type of person I am. You know who I am. And if you do this right now, I'm not going to ever talk to you again, because that's just the person I am. I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
And she sat there and said, she was like, she's like, I can't do it. So I said, all right. And I walked out of the house, and her mom was more upset about everything than like I felt like she was, because her mom said, well, I felt like it was my fault. I was like, no, Miss Carrie. I was like, it's not your fault. I was like, the simple reason for that is because your daughter talks to you and tells you things, but your daughter lies to you. She lies to you about almost like, no, I didn't say everything, but I was like, your daughter lies to you about certain things that she's doing and how things are going. I was like, because your daughter told you that she found out about that trip and was doing it last minute, but she knew about that trip for about a week now. She's like, she didn't tell me she knew about it for a week. She said she just sat there and wanted to go up there because she found out that it was the next day. And I was like, your daughter, I was like, I'm sorry to tell you. I was like, but your daughter lies to you. I was like, there's nothing I can do and there's nothing you can do. And I was just like, I just need to find someone that's going to be on the same level as me and understands everything with me. I was like, the only reason why I'm mad and pissed off right now is because I can't take it. And like 2 weeks, well, the week went by, and her mom called me and she's like, hey, look, if you didn't care, you wouldn't have answered your phone. But she's like, I just want to tell you, I feel like this is my fault. And I was like, Miss Carey, I was like, you don't have to tell me that. I was like, your daughter's going to do whatever the hell she wants to do. And I was like, I already felt like this, but I was like, everything's been changing between us. And I feel like your daughter's been cheating on me. And she's not saying anything. She's like, I don't think my daughter will do it. I was like, well, I have other reasons to believe that. I was like, I felt like your daughter's been drifting away from me for a long time now. And I've just been the only one pushing and trying as hard to do anything. And after I sat there and told her that, I was just like, I'm not trying to mean any harm to your daughter. But if your daughter wanted to try more things and different things, I gave her that option to do that and not hurt my feelings and do anything. But I was like, she went the complete wrong way with it. She went the way that I told her is going to be fucked up, because I was like, if I had different feelings for your daughter, I will not let your daughter sit there and feel like she's being tagged along for the ride, because I'm trying to figure out, is this actually what I want, or do I just need to stay safe where I'm at? But at the end of the day, I kind of went ruthless and told her mom, I was just like, look, I was like, to be completely honest, I feel like your daughter's cheating on me. And I was like, I hope your daughter gets up there and goes to Memphis and has all these different experiences and she can do everything she wants to. I was like, but the first time she talks to that guy or whoever the fuck she was talking to up there, I was like, I hope that guy shits down her throat. And hopefully she realizes everything that I was doing for her just doesn't fucking come around the fucking corner so often. I was like, I can't probably ever talk to your daughter again. I was like, because I gave her that choice after choice after choice. And I said, I can't be with someone who can't change for me like that.
Yeah. That's how I was with my ex. I was with my ex for almost 3 years. Started dating in high school. After high school, he had lost the job that he had and he became really lazy and just stopped doing things, stopped caring, stopped taking care of himself. And then he ended up moving up north to help out his grandma and found work up there, which was great. But anytime I asked about what is our future, am I moving up there with him? Because I didn't mind. I would have loved to move up there, get me out of Florida. I always wanted to be out of Florida. But he like, all he could say is, oh, I love you and we'll figure it out. I'm like, I'm trying to set up my life here. Like, am I going to college here? Am I going to come up there and go to college? Like, what am I doing here with my life? And he could never give me answers. And so I broke it off with him. And a little bit later, I ended up meeting Michael and we started talking and everything. And then we started dating. 2 months into us dating, my ex comes around and says, oh, I had all these plans for us. I wanted us to get married. I wanted to do this and that. And I'm like, this is what I asked for when we were together and you couldn't say any of this. And now all of a sudden, 2 months later, you realize you effed up and you want me back. I gave you every opportunity under the sun to fix what we had then. Like, once I'm done, I'm done. I don't go back. Like, if we can't fix it now, you're not going to fix it later. It's just how it is.
I didn't understand, like, when you said that, like, for her, like, I sat there and told her, I done graduated out of college, and I sat there and told her, I was like, you don't understand the stress under my body right now, because I know that you're going to have to leave, and me and you in a relationship with each other. But I sat there and told her, I was like, look, I don't mind leaving with you and going out on a limb.
Right.
I'm putting myself in a stressful situation for you, but you're not giving me the security or the confidence to like go through my actions. Like,
yeah, it's a good thing that you didn't go through all that, because then you would have wasted a lot of time and effort to move all your stuff and to deal with all of that. And It's like you want that. Everybody wants that security. Like when you're gonna go do something, that no matter what happens, that person's gonna be there. You're gonna be able to fall back on them. And when me and Michael's had those issues, it's been nice because we've both been able to fall back on each other and just work through it. Yeah, it sucks. We both get angry at each other sometimes, but we work through it and we figure it out, and we never go to bed angry. So
it's just the biggest thing is just talk. Jesus, like
communication is huge.
If you can talk and tell me what's going on instead of being so damn. Her problem was she was just too fucking secretive. And she didn't want to say anything. Like, she was like iffy, and I'm like, if you're feeling iffy, just fucking end it.
Right, like be open about it. Like don't beat around the bush. That's what I've always told Michael. Like when we first got together, we were still trying to find ourselves. I mean, hell, we were 19, 20-ish in that when we first started dating. So it was just like we didn't really know who we were as adults. We were still trying to figure that out. We talked about everything, and there was a time in which Michael talked about the the thoughts of being with other people, but he didn't want to leave me. I mean, he had thoughts, but he never did anything. So it was just a matter of just talking through and how you're feeling and what you're going through. And if you do feel the need to be with somebody else for whatever reason, then do it, but do it in a way to where I'm in the understanding, like if that's something you want to do, okay, then we're gonna break up and you can go be free instead of cheating on me and breaking my heart. So we've always had those conversations where we were very open about if we were losing feeling or whatnot. So it worked out for us because we were able to talk it through. But I know a lot of people, if they'd found out that their significant other was having other mixed feelings, that they would have like instantly left, and it's just not what you do. You work through it. So, but 7 years later, still staring at him.
it makes things better, even if you feel that way. If I was with someone and I sat there and told them like, hey, look, I might have feelings for someone else, and I'm glad that you're sitting here with the simple fact that you understood and take in exactly how I'm feeling might change things between us, because you just took some fucking news that could probably break you in half, but you respected the fact. And people just don't do that. And when you can act compassionate and do the simple things like that for someone, it just makes the other person realize that, like, damn, I was just talking about not even being with her and they still genuinely treated me nice. Like that shit changes folks. But
I mean, everybody, no matter how long you're with somebody or how much you love somebody, everybody always has, like, not so much like bad thoughts, but just thoughts of like the what if thoughts. They're always there, and if you're open about them, if you came close to a coworker and you talk to them all the time. I mean, I know Michael has a couple coworkers that he talks to all the time, and I know I think one or two of them are females, which is great. I mean, he has people that he can talk to, but I know that, like, he talks to them. I know their relationship, and it's just one of those things that you just have to be in the understanding about. Like, I know one of them at the Christmas party he used to go up and give back rubs to, but it's just like, that's just one of the things that kind of friendship he has, which is fine, but I know about it, and that's okay with me. Like, we're very open about that kind of stuff. So
and if you weren't okay with it, you let him know.
And
stop doing it.
Yep. And he there's a couple of things that, like, he would mention, and I'm like, I'm not so comfortable with that. Like, there's a couple people that I just don't care for, and he knows about them, and he's stopped like hanging out with them more so one-on-one, like on lunches. Sometimes he would go to lunch with certain people, and I'm like, I don't really care for them. But now he goes to lunch with that person and multiple other people. It's not just them. So he knows my feelings on things, and normally my feelings aren't because of something that he's done. It's because of things I've heard that they've done, and so it always makes me iffy. It's like I don't ever have to feel like I know that he's gonna do something. It's never on him. He's very honest with me, so. But.
And that is hopefully what I feel like I can find in the future. Because I already sat there and told everyone else, I'm like, look, next thing I probably end up talking to, I'm probably gonna find someone way older than me because I was like, I can't deal with this indecisive bullshit anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too much older, but I'm 6 months older than Michael. But even that, I think sometimes makes a difference between certain
Light be
people.
with you.
But it's just, I don't know. I find that even my generation, because I'm 27, I just turned 27. So even at my age, it's even harder to find. To even find people. I know a lot of girls that are trying to talk to guys, and even a lot of guys that are trying to find girls. That it's just like, people always ask how is it I am the way I am, and how that me and Michael have a relationship, and I try to give them like different pointers and things, and it's just like, oh, I wouldn't deal with that, or I wouldn't put up with that. And I'm like, a relationship is give and take. There's no, like, if you find someone out there that is exactly like you and there's nothing that you hate about them, or not, I shouldn't say hate, that you what's the word I'm looking for, not dislike, but a pet peeve or something that they do, if you can find somebody that doesn't have that, congrats. But there's someone, I mean, no matter who you're with, even my great-grandparents, they were together for 74 years, and there was some things that she did that he's like, I can't stand it when she does that. But they're together. It's like those little things that something always makes up for it. Whether like she would leave a rag or something, and he would like get a pet peeve about it or something. But there's little things like that, and some people, they just don't want to deal with any of that. Like, they want the perfect person, and I'm like, there's no such thing. You always have some sort of compromise somewhere. What is going on in your game, Michael?
He's getting. I don't know why he's doing that damn challenge. It's stupid.
Apparently, that challenge is stupid. I looked up, and all I could see is like everyone's like bent over with their hands behind their back, like they're about to be executed. I'm like, the hell? Why?
But yeah,
How are you?
I appreciate you hearing your side from it, because
See you
the one
around.
thing I feel not crazy when I talk to someone else about it, because
Oh no, you're not crazy at all, and I would definitely say take it easy. My one friend, she was in almost a 6-year relationship, and she broke up with him. He pretty much chose drugs over her, but she broke it off with him, and then she like went crazy with people. She like slept around a lot, and she like would bounce from relationship to relationship. Oh, this is the one. I'm like, Katie, focus on yourself. Like, do you like do what makes you happy? I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking and seeing people and things like that, but I find that so many people want to jump the gun so quick, especially when they're wanting to settle down quick. Like, just take it slow and work out life, I guess. So, but you got a good head on your shoulders from what it sounds like, so I don't think you'll have that problem.
yeah, it's just finding someone who's gonna be on the same page as me, because like usually
they're out
half
there,
the time,
so
I'm really like, there's girls in the guild that, like, I don't know if Kick was in here when we had that conversation, but I literally got into a damn near argument with one of the girls, because one of the girls, like,
which one?
Christina.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know who that is. Vagisil? Is that her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She sleeps around a lot, and like, she's very open and tells everyone about it. And I was like, I don't know how the fuck you do that. Like, I can't talk to someone and then like end up trying to sleep with someone else. But the only reason why I got upset with that was because she was talking about, she was like, yeah, I saw this guy, and I saw him in New Orleans, and I said hey to him, and he was with another girl, and he completely ignored me, like he didn't see me. I'm like, why the
That's
fuck
the way it should be. Like,
why are you getting upset because that guy was with another girl, and you got upset because he was with that girl, but you're fucking like 3 other dudes on the side over there, and you're not actually with him? I was like, that doesn't make sense.
yeah, my favorites are the girls that they go out and they sleep around, and they kind of like got that, they don't want to settle down attitude, but yet they bitch because they can't find somebody to settle down with. They talk about how all the men out there are nasty. And it's like, first of all, you're the ones giving it up to them. Like, you're making it so easy for yourself to be used for that. It's on you. Like, if you wanted to settle down, you wouldn't give yourself up so easily. Like, it's your own fault. I don't understand that. People are just boggles my mind on why. I mean, there's nothing wrong to me with like going out and having a good time with people and having a one night stand. Like if that's something you want to do, by all means, but don't bitch about the fact that you can't find somebody if you aren't willing to take the time to get to know them. So
Yep, and the biggest problem I have is I'm just super antisocial. Like, whenever like
I'm
going
out
to
of
clubs, going to do this and that, I'm in none of that. I'm a country boy that likes being in rural areas, like riding four-wheelers from time to time, like maybe sitting down playing the game with my friends, and I just don't go out a lot. And like I tell a lot of people, and like I tell my mom's like, you'd probably be someone's perfect boyfriend or husband because you don't go out and do shit.
yeah, that's how Michael is. He
They
don't
know
do
what
shit.
you're doing.
He sits at home and plays his games. I'm the one who see, I like to go out and play pool. I love playing pool, so a lot of times like on his raid nights I'll go play pool, but it's always with the same people, and if they're not there I don't go. But that's just one thing I like to enjoy. If there's really not much else to do in this area that's cheap and easy, so if I lived in the country there'd probably be a little bit different, but
I told Kick. I know how Kick is about cigarettes and stuff like that. I told Kick. I was like, you know, Asia's gonna come back home. She's gonna smoke a cigarette. She's like, yeah, she's gonna be sleeping on the couch too. I was like, oh shit. I was
yeah,
like,
he's funny. If anybody's sleeping on the couch, it's him. I don't give up my bed for nothing. Nah, I usually try to shower when I come home so he doesn't have to deal with that. But
I know, I find it funny. He said it in a joking manner, but I was just like, you know that wouldn't be happening.
Oh no!
I was like, you might as well get your pillow and your blanket ready.
Him give up his cuddles? Yeah, right. He's a cuddling fool.
He needs to. He's fucking skinny as hell.
He's a twig. We were talking about everything and anything. Is that okay?
tell Kick that Jitsu came in here, but when he heard us talking, he left it immediately.
He's saying that Jitsu came in and then he heard us talking and left immediately.
Probably like fuck Jitsu. Yeah, that's
too funny.
I was actually born. I was born in Florida. I came from Orlando.
Oh wow.
In Orange County.
Yeah, I wasn't born here. I was born in South Carolina, so I got stuck here. My mom's my dad was military, so after South Carolina, we bounced around from England and Arizona, and then.
You did too? That's what my dad was military, so that's the only reason why I was born in Florida. He was in Navy.
Navy. My dad was Air Force. But yeah, we bounced around from England and then Arizona, and then after my brother was born, my parents got divorced. My dad had cheated on my mom, and so they got divorced, and then my mom's family was here in Florida, which is how we ended up here. And I'm like, why freaking Florida? Like, of all the damn places we could have gone to, you choose Florida. It's like, come on. I don't understand why people always come to Florida.
At least you didn't at least you didn't go to Mississippi.
What's so bad about Mississippi?
There's nothing fucking here. The only thing, if you literally wanted to find something to do, you either have to go to the coast, like Gulf Shores, or go to Jackson. If you live anywhere else in Mississippi, like, I'm completely comfortable with where I'm at. Like, this town I live in right now has the population of like 10,000 people.
See, I probably would be okay with that, because I don't need the big city. Like, I'm more of on the countryside. If I had a choice of where we lived, it'd probably be, I'd probably choose more country. The only downside is we'd have to get a good place in which you can have Wi-Fi. Well, then not even that. I don't need that, because I like to be crafty, so I like to build things and do things outside. So I don't even need other things to do. Now, when I want to see people, that's probably when I'll be like, where's the nearest bar? But otherwise, I'm pretty content being at home.
I'm the same way. It's just that I need to find someone who's a homebody that's kind of like that too. Doesn't like going out that much, just sitting around watching TV, and want to go out from time to time and not just need full stimulation the whole damn time.
Right. My going out, it used to be like every night. But most of that was because I lived with my mom, or the people that I lived with. I didn't want to be around them, so I would go out to get away from them. But
Yeah, makes sense.
ever since we like finally moved in together, it's usually once or twice a week. It's usually on his raid nights. I try not to go out on nights that he's not raiding, just so I could be home with him. But on raid nights, I don't like to play on the computer because it's right behind him. And as much as I don't mind him gaming, I don't want to hear it all the time. So, I watch a movie, but I mean, I pretty much watched all the movies I can watch right now. So I usually just go out on those nights, and then I'll stay home and play my game when he's not raiding. His anger drives me nuts sometimes when he's raiding, so he's
Yeah,
so...
I think he keeps his mic on mute for the half of the time, so no one hears that.
Oh yeah, he has to. He got yelled at by somebody one night because of his anger. I know that. And then he was told he had to keep it on mute because he was pissing people off.
Yeah,
What? Don't give me that look.
He gets that way. I think a lot of people get that way, but Kick is the one that actually is like, fuck it! I'm just like, Kick's like expressing every feeling. He's like expressing every feeling like a lot of the people want to do, but we don't do.
Yeah, he's just very open about it. He's pretty open about all of his feelings, so like he expresses it. His anger is the one thing that drives me up the wall. He's so quick to it sometimes. I'm like, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, it just sucks. You guys wiped again. People are stupid, but there's nothing you can do about it. And throwing your desk isn't gonna help any. Nah, he has never thrown his desk. Thank God for that.
Might not be strong enough. Ever since Kick posted that picture with him and our other guildmate, he's just fucking. I was like, Kick, you need to fucking like drink more milk or do something.
Oh, when we were in Atlanta, when we met
Jeremy.
Yeah. I was there. So
I was like, you and Tooge are like the same fucking size, and you're just like a taller, lankier, skinny guy. I was like, you need to fucking start eating more beef or something.
Oh, trust me, the boy gets fed, but I don't know where it's going because he ain't got no meat on him at all. Drives me up the wall. I'm like, I feed you, and I made sure you get fed. And then on top of that, after he eats dinner, like 30 minutes later, he's eating snack food. I'm like, where the fuck is the food going?
Your metabolism needs to take a break.
Could you leave that alone? It'll fall off when it's ready. Stop picking at my toe. I have a dry spot for one of my shoes, and he's picking at the skin from it. Would you stop? That fucking feels weird. And he still hasn't stopped. He's still picking at it. What the hell? So are you playing WoW too?
Yeah, I'm playing right now. I'm playing on a different character that I know nothing about.
Out of boredom, or?
It's out of boredom, and I just want to play something else different.
Yeah.
If I wanted to do what Kick was doing, I'd just go slit my wrist and sit in a bathtub full of salt and hot water. Really,
I feel
what
like
he's
he just
doing,
keeps going in circles. Is what I feel like.
What he's doing is really, it's really painful, and I don't know how he's doing it. I'd rather have cancer.
Apparently, he'd rather have cancer than do what you're doing. Oh yeah. Then why are you doing it if it's that bad?
Because it's a challenge.
What did you say, Mike?
Kick needs stimulation.
He's like, it's something I've wanted to do. I'm like, okay. What's the thing on the top left?
If you die during it, you have to start all the way over.
That. Yeah.
If he dies, he has to start the whole challenge over.
Damn. So that's why he got angry. Because when I came home, he gave me a hug.
He was all pissed off.
Well, when I came home, he gave me a hug, and he's like, make sure I'm not dying.
Is always worth fighting for.
And he's like, I died yesterday or last night, and I had to... Oh, you just died?
You are always welcome in Stormwind.
Okay, that explains a lot then.
That's funny. I came in here today and I was like, Kick, you alright? He was like, yeah, man, I already died. I was like, fuck.
At least he was optimistic about it. So is it actually just decorated for Christmas because it's Christmas, or is this how this town is?
It's decorated for Christmas, most likely.
I love when games do that, when they just add little things here and there for the holidays.
Well, this fucking game better do that. You pay $15 a fucking month for it. It better fucking...
Right?
If I log in, they better give me a fucking show when I log in.
I played WoW back, like the original WoW, but nope. Not my thing. He tries. He's always asking, why don't you play? Why don't you play? It's just, I can't. Can't get into it again.
Don't y'all have a Switch now?
Yeah. I play that all the time. I would rather play console. I'm more of a console player. So.
Yeah, I came from console and then I switched to PC. My Xbox One has like it's all black and I can see the dust on top of it. That's really fucking bad.
Give that thing a cleaning.
I don't even know. I'm just glad that my roommate is in the guild. My old roommate's in the guild, and that's how I met everybody. But I'm glad I met everyone because I really do not know what situation right now I'd be in. Because whenever the first situation happened with me and my girl, well, ex now, like I really had some fucked up problems with me. Like I went to the hospital because like my stomach went into a knot so bad that like I got like constipated and fucking like I was just always in pain. I had to like go to the hospital. I had to go to the hospital and go to the emergency room twice.
Yeah, with stress and stuff will do to you, like your emotions
It's
just take a
yet.
toll on your body. It like screws
It's
you
still
over.
recharging.
Yeah, and the second, like when I went
Help
up
you
there the
find
first time
something?
for it, it just like it was pretty bad. Like I was in pain. I didn't
Go
know
with
why I was
honor,
in pain, and I wasn't eating and drinking. I was like trying to drink and trying to eat because I knew I needed to do it, but I wasn't doing it enough. And I like got myself sick because like I don't care what anyone says, like having someone in your life and having people there for you and your mental capability of like having things and understanding things can have you healthy regardless of what vitamins, what pills, what anything you take.
Just a good
But
support system can be more beneficial than anything else. So.
yeah, they did like a little check on me and they told me I was constipated and I just need to be cleaned out. They told me to take some magnesium citrate. And that I'm never fucking taking magnesium citrate ever again.
Cleared you out, didn't it?
Light bless you.
No, it cleared me out, but the thing though was they had me take a laxative too. But see, the thing was when I took the laxative and I took the magnesium citrate, the doctor told me to take it. He said it would be okay. But the thing was the magnesium citrate. He said I had to go back to the hospital again because my pain was so bad that I was like passing in and out. Like I didn't know if I was awake or if I was fucking asleep, but all I know is every time I was waking up I was hurting and I was just like go back out.
Yeah.
But when I went up to the doctor, I was up there, they're like trying to calm me down. He gave me this shot to relax me and they had to do a CT scan on me. And he said he looked at the CT scan, he said my large intestine, my stomach, all that stuff was inflamed and swollen.
Dang. So probably taking them both was not the brightest thing. Like the doctor shouldn't have told you to do that.
The doctor said it was the magnesium citrate, and I probably should never take it again because he said it just had
a reaction to
it. He said I had a reaction to it.
Dang.
But as soon as he gave me that shot to like, I already knew they were going to have to give me a steroid shot. Like my parents, I was going to school to be a nurse, and like we got like 2 doctors in the family, and the funny thing is they both live in Florida, and like my mom and my sister and them are like nurses, and my sister's a lab tech. I just got a whole bunch of people on my mom's side of the family nurses, but I knew they were going to give me a steroid shot for that pain, And as soon as I started relaxing and starting to like everything, my body wanted to purge everything out of my body. Then, like after
Oh,
after I relaxed, and I swear, ever since I was at the hospital during that nighttime between like 12 and 2, I knew I took a shit like 10 times, but it cleared me out and I was doing better.
good way to start a new diet.
Yeah, I lost when that first time that shit happened, and like I tell a lot of people, I tell people this for a joke, but it's actually fucking true. I was like, if you want to lose weight, just get your heart broken, because
That's terrible.
it's fucking
Actually,
real.
it could go in reverse for other people because some people they'll binge eat.
Yeah.
That's what Katie ended up doing. She binged ate. Every time she was upset, you want to go get food? I'm like, Katie, stop freaking eating.
Yeah, that it was the complete opposite for me. I slowed down eating. I got like super depressed, and like right now, like people tell me like it's gonna be all right, and I know what I need to do, but still, it was fucking
Still
4 years.
sucks.
I was with that person for 4 years, and I felt like it was something there. But the more I sit here and think about it, I'm like, I tried everything I could. That's
Yep,
all I
and
could have done.
that there is what you just have to keep telling yourself. It's like, I tried. There was nothing else I could do. I mean, people handle things differently, and most people are going to tell you the same thing, but you have to work it out yourself. There's not much. I mean, you could talk to people, and I always found like talking about it helps, because then you kind of can hear different sides of it and their opinions on it. But do what makes you feel better. And if talking about it makes you feel better, or keeping it in makes you feel better, do what makes you feel better. So I find sometimes people, they try to do what everybody else wants them to do, and it makes them feel worse. And I'm like, then stop. Focus on you.
Yeah, I'm just glad kicking them
something?
here, because mostly that's who I've been
Have
like
a good
venting
one.
to. Hopefully, I haven't been bothering them.
No, I mean, Kick's usually open and he'll listen. What?
But he's
I did call you Kick. I didn't feel it was gonna be. I thought it would be weird if I called you Mike when I'm talking, like, because he called you Kick, so I followed through with it.
Mike's like the whitest name.
I've called you Kick before. Maybe not so
Greetings.
much when you're in the room. It's usually when you're out of the room and I pick up the mic.
Hello.
Who said hello?
Have a good one.
The game. I'm like, why is there someone saying hello? Why is the town on fire? Well, why do they suck? I mean, they're in their own little fortress. Why did they get taken over? Damn, that blows. Someone turned on them. Ah, fudge. What time is it?
It's 4:14 over there.
4:14.
See, that's something else. I didn't know my voice is this country until like I talked to other people.
I know.
Because I know people way more like their accents like real strong and redneckish.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whenever I talk to people that aren't from Mississippi or not from the area, and I talk to them, they're just like, "You sound really country." I'm like, I don't sound that country. I don't feel like I sound that country, but I guess an accent's an accent.
Yeah. There's people that have told me, like, they'll try to guess where I'm from, because I tell them I'm not from Florida, and they try to guess, and they always guess the Carolinas most of the time. But it's like, I don't understand how I could even have an accent from the Carolinas when I didn't even learn to talk there. And my family, they're all from up north, like New York and Pennsylvania, so it's just like, I don't understand where you're getting this accent from. But you're spot on, because that's where I'm from. I don't know. My accent's all over the place. Doesn't make any sense. It's like Michael, I feel like he's got a mutt accent because he's been in Florida all his life, so. And Florida's a bunch of mutts because you got people from up north and you got the Puerto Ricans and anybody and everybody, so it's just like one collaborated thing. But I'm trying to think who's the other person that has a really thick redneck accent. Is that
In here?
uh-huh.
I can't. I won't be able to distinguish him.
I'm trying to think his name. Where's my phone? I know the names on Discord. Once I see it, I know it. Let's see.
Hope you're not talking about Purr.
Purr's the one I'm thinking of with the thick accent? That's why I'm looking. It's not Gildor. Not Rumble. Hey, it's me. Need the names of the people. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. That's not the names of everybody. Let's see. Ah, there we go.
What can I do for you?
You can do nothing for me. I can hear Michael's game through the headset.
Safe travels.
Isn't Hald, doesn't he have a thick accent? I don't know. I'm probably thinking of Purr. I can't keep track of everybody.
Purr. When do you think the last time you heard them was?
It's been a little while now since I've heard everybody. You know what? I ain't got time for you. He's picking on me because I don't watch him play anymore. I'm not forced to watch you play anymore. I'm not stuck in your bedroom at your parents' house having to watch you play. Now I can do my own thing. At least I should still try to keep up with everybody. That's something, isn't it? I know most people's names that he talks to, although a lot of these names on here I don't recognize. But I don't think he talks to these people a lot. Let's see. Choose.
How are you?
What's your name on here?
My name is it should be XKillX0.
Need help?
I don't see that.
Be careful.
On Discord?
Yeah.
No, it's Dragos.
Oh, on here, I'm talking about like if you look at my name through the offline thing, it's gonna like have it. Oh wait, if it's gonna show my nickname, yeah, it will show my nickname.
Is it a cat or a dog with sunglasses?
It's a cat.
Okay.
I just thought that picture was funny as hell. Gig, who is she says she's trying to think about someone else who has like a really country accent. I can't depict the country accent because that's like my nature.
Purr or Hald?
Hald? See, I thought Hald had a country accent too. That wasn't crazy. I think Michael's feeling deprived from his headset. Oh, you're not? You're okay over there? Your head probably feels better without it being squished.
The headset makes up more than half of his body.
Probably weighs his head down.
I'm surprised it doesn't tip over.
It hurts his neck.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Fuck. What the hell is that? Why?
Gig, I'm playing on this Death Knight.
I see. Nice name.
I know, right?
Are you two seriously going you guys gonna try DKs? I mean, obviously he's got a leg up on you on a DK.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Alright, good luck.
That good luck sounded like, well, Tommy, good luck, but you're still fucked.
He consistently parses like 90s.
I know, he's always over 90, like all the time. I'm just like, fuck.
And that's him been playing all Legion, so your guy's only 55.
I'm thinking about it though, Gig.
I need to get closer.
I'm thinking about it.
Thinking about...
I really wish that It's close to Christmas time. Why can't they have a sale on the fucking the player booth?
Oh, to level up to 100.
Mm-hmm.
They got the mounts. Speaking of which, I
It's
wanted to
too
get a
far
mount.
away.
God damn.
Yeah, they got the pit, like they got pits and everything, like $5 right now. Pits $5. Well, yeah, they got all the mounts off 50%.
I've not gone through all these, the chat in a long time, and it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, you'll see some. If you want to have your daily dose of just like what the fuck's going on, just like read chat every day.
Well, I used to be in, like, I used to talk with people, and then I, like, dropped off, and now I just feel weird going back in. But I might just show up one day and talk bullshit. Depends upon the day and what you guys are talking about. If it's off the wall stuff, I don't mind jumping in, but... The fuck? I want some snow. Why can't it snow in Florida? Just
Because you're too close to the equator and it's Florida.
Well, that's bullshit. It technically does snow in Florida, but near the border, like in the Panhandle.
If it snows in Florida and it sticks, the world's about to die.
I know one year it, like, slated, I guess. It wasn't really snow, but it wasn't ice, like slate. I know that came down one year, and that was the day that I got my flower tattoo. The only reason I remember it happened, because I remember on my way to get the tattoo, I got there, and I'm like, the fuck is this hitting me? And it was like little pieces of ice. It was weird.
Yeah, they have these deals going, but why don't they have a deal going on the 100 boost?
Because they're not smart.
If they would have it like even like 20%, I'd do it. But $60 for...
Do they have a chart on like the person who spent the most amount of money in this game? Because that would be awesome to see.
But they probably know people who do that. In a month, for $15 a month, and how many people are playing right now? Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
Just like, with like,
Hello.
one of like the top like 10 most spenders, like who spends the most money on the game kind of thing. Like, just the thought of how much money you could easily put into this game just boggles my mind. And people do it because that's their life.
Go with honor,
Crazy.
friend.
Yeah, I told myself I'm not playing any more other games unless like there's a deal or something on them, but I'm just sticking to one game only, so I don't find myself in the whole spiel of spending money and fucking like wasting it.
Your stream is like 10-15 seconds behind, it seems like.
Gig, can you send me an invite to the guild?
Yeah. Give me a sec. I gotta log on the right. I can't log on this, or I can't invite with this too.
Oh, you finally jumped off the building on your stream. What? What? You got this, like, what the fuck look on your face. Well, I was talking, and now I'm seeing how far behind the stream is compared to the game.
Does Mike want an invite to the guild, Asia?
Say that again?
Does Mike want an invite to the guild? Is that gonna mess up his?
He might not. He's just gonna die and have to.
Do you want to
delete and
invite
restart
to the
again.
guild, or will that mess up your thing? He said it won't.
It won't, but he's just gonna die and have to create another character.
That's the only answer I got, was it won't. He's swimming now. Swim! I love how they go from swimming to standing up straight and then swimming again. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, fudge. I'm gonna think about what to do for dinner.
Looking for something specific?
Do you not use the corgi anymore, Michael? I feel like I haven't seen it in a while.
See you later.
I buy and trade. Be careful.
Well, I'm gonna give the headset back to Michael. It was nice talking to you.
Bye, Asia.
Bye.
He's probably okay.
It's alright. David.
Bear.
Hey.
Started.
Sorry. I just realized that Will Smith movie on Netflix came out. I was thinking about watching it.
Oh, that series?
Hey there.
Will Smith?
It's just a movie.
It's a
Well,
movie?
I
I
wish-
thought it was a series.
I
Or
wish
the
it was a
Alliance.
series. That's the biggest complaint that people have about it is that they feel like because it's not a series, they're trying to smash everything into one movie.
Right.
But
Are we talking about that one where he's like a cop and it's the future and all that?
yeah, and it's his partner's like an orc.
Yeah, I thought that was supposed to be a series.
Nah, it's a movie.
Oh, wow, that sucks. That actually really sucks. I was expecting that to be a movie. Or a series, wow. I could have sworn there was a lawyer here.
A boy near you?
A
What?
boyer. A vendor that sells bows.
Oh, Asia said nice meeting and she gave the headset back to Mike, but you were AFK apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Drago says sorry. David relayed the message.
I'm good for something.
Kick, do you find it crazy that WoW has the mounts and shit for sale but don't have the character boost for sale?
No, I find that completely part of their business model and expected behavior and working as a tech. Yeah, they're not gonna fucking put for sale their most useful and like profitable item on the market. It's like, hey guys, here's our most probably purchased item. Let's make everything else for sale except that. And they're like, yep, that sounds good. And they don't. I mean, hell, if they did that, they'd probably crash their own servers with how many people that would buy it. There's this fucking shark in this lake called Ol Gummers.
I'm out of range.
Ooh, yes. About to hit level 20. I think once I hit 20, I'll get off. And I'll get on art. Okay. Whatever that was.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I supply only the finest goods. See you around. Step on up. Have a good one.
Turn back.
God damn it. I know there's a boyer in here. There's a shield crafter, there's an armorer. Because I could have sworn I bought like the bow that I had on my last tune at Red Ridge. Unless it was a different... whatever. Whatever. Shut up, just shut up, shut up.
King's honor, friend.
Yeah, look at his name.
You know, I'm gonna mess off my DK.
Yeah.
That's the only tank that I haven't gotten to 110 yet.
Which one?
Demon Knight. Death Knight.
Look at his head bob. Don't matter to me. I know we have goulash. I don't know if it's good though. It's kind of old. You don't want any of it? And shit, I'll have it for dinner. Weak. Thought so. If it's anything older than a week, I don't want it then.
I can't attack that.
Yeah, that sounds yummy.
It's too far away.
Does it? Does it?
Yeah, salmon. Doesn't that sound good, guys?
Salmon?
Salmon?
Yeah.
Salmon.
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 Salmon. Salmon.
Cookie Dragos and salmon.
Yeah, that's really good. I prefer it grilled.
Grilled?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You know, fish have bones in it, right?
No. Are you gonna get the salmon right out the water and cut it?
I mean, maybe. We have a lake right behind us.
You don't got no fucking salmon.
Nah, it doesn't.
Yeah, salmon's really good though, Kick.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you should do it.
We should do it? Yeah?
Yep, do it.
Alright, salmon it is.
You got a grill?
No.
Well, you can still bake it. It's just, it's okay, but it's only best whenever it's grilled.
Grill. Get that grill.
Grill. Do y'all put lemons and shit with it?
If Asia would actually speak up, you would be able to hear her. She's describing how she makes it. Don't you take my shit, don't you take my shit, don't you take my shit, now!
Do what it won't.
What a fucking bitch. Fucking panda.
Hey. Don't be talking bad about my pandas.
Bitch took my shit. Bitch took my shit.
Well, you know, they're funky. They like to take shit.
Oh, it's got their fucking little totem kegs over here. What the fuck? Oh, it's a fucking shaman. It's a chamois. It's a sham. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Around the river bend?
Yeah.
Oh, we've been singing Disney songs almost every night.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. You yell at me for singing Disney songs, but you're not gonna yell at what they do?
Nope.
What the shit is that?
Just around the river bend.
He can't get mad at me. I'm gonna shoot that shit down his throat and down his ears.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
It's like I honestly have no response to that. I don't know what to say.
What are you gonna do? Leave Discord? What an asshole. How did I know you were about to do that?
Yeah, you hear just that awkward silence, and it's like,
Yeah,
oh, I know what
do
he's doing. I know what he's doing, and then he's gone.
You're like looking at the second screen. Like,
Uh-huh.
Let me put my mouse over here real quick.
Yeah, I had to fucking click the Discord app on my toolbar because it wasn't in the front of the screen. So I had to bring it up, and then I'm like, alright, click. Man. Let's kill Ardo Dirtpaw. This motherfucker about to get grabbed. And yep, he's dead. Hey. Come back to me, Mr. Wolf. Come on, Corgi. Look at the Corgi run. He's like, it's like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Ah, shit. Fucking roach. Part of me like wants to keep pushing past level 20 and see if I can get past where I died, because I don't know. Although, like I was mentioning earlier, Gig, like I definitely made a lot better timing this time around. So, I'm getting better. Making it more efficient, that is, at least.
Good job.
Drop top.
some cookies in that hot box. There you go, dot dot dot. My gun goes brrrr. Skitty boop boom pop. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. That's quick maths. I just love that stupid. I don't know even what he says, but he's like sub in the ox. It's like what? Yeah, bitch is good. Salmon.
Lemon.
No.
You a lemon kick.
Oh, that was the underwears.
What?
Whee. Control. Skitty boop boom pop. Gun goes. Grrrr. Yep, and Asia hates me now. She fucking hates that song. I hate that song actually too, but you know, it's that kind of stupid where it's like it's funny.
Stuck in your head.
Yeah, it's I hate it.
Kind of like Friday.
Yeah.
Gotta
Well,
get down
no,
on
that song I
Friday.
like legitimately despise. I will never ever come to appreciate that song ever. Foreman Oslo was saved.
What can I do for you?
Hey. Oh, look at this. Upgrades that I can't.
Light bless you.
Oh, really? Come get some shoes. Let's get some shoes. No, you fucking won't. No, you ain't.
How are you?
King's honor, friend. Be
And I'm
careful.
level 20. Fuck yeah, bitchin'.
Well met.
Sadaka.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle and let my spirit carry me. I wanna fly. Such a good song. Motherfuckers. Yuck. Suck on the ox. Fucking hate it. Hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Alright, I'm gonna learn how to ride any mount so I can water walk before I go to the next area. And then I'm gonna hop on Ark. You on Ark already?
I'm about to be in a second. I'm just gonna do something.
Oh man, but I got 5 people watching me right now. I don't know if I want to bail on them. Let me do the normal Twitch streamer thingy. Chat, what do you think? You think I should leave? And then wait.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
Like, we don't care. Like, I was here on accident.
Yeah.
I clicked the wrong goddamn link.
YouTube recommended this. I already regret everything.
What can I do for you?
Greetings.
Where's the fucking flight dude? Oh, yep, see, everyone's leaving. Gun goes.
Well met.
Yes, it was well met.
Be careful.
No, you be careful. It's like I'm a level 20 hunter with a pet that can tank everything for me, so you be careful.
Okay.
How much does it take to learn how to ride? Isn't it just a gold?
I don't know. Can you not mail yourself gold?
No. Oh god, no.
Ready to work.
Hello.
Sock bag is Is everything 8 slot? Yep. So I can sell that bag for another 10 silver.
See you later.
Making that bank. Almost up to 5 gold.
Need help? What can I do for you?
Damn, 3 gold. Thank God I have enough.
Light bless you.
I no longer need this. Now I could use my Azure water strider. Woo!
Good day to you. See you around.
Oh, there's
Hey
the
there.
boyer. Damn. 54 silver just for a... nah, it's not worth it.
Have a good one.
Alright, and log out. And exit game. Gun goes... grrrr. Let me update my character. Bam. Level 20. Still got a green flag. I'm good. Sweet.